In football, as in life, it's the people who strive for that extra 1% who make the difference between being good and being the best. True Value Solar, Australia's largest solar provider, want to hear about the person you think has made that all-important 1% contribution. The 1%er is a person who digs in, gives their all, goes the extra mile and doesn't get that recognition. My 1%er. At the football club, it's Phil, cleaning the boots, making sure we're ready to go on game day. It's Mum, driving the kids to training, making sure they're ready to play. At the local football club, it's a lady in the canteen, getting the players' food ready. That's my 1%er. Who's yours? Visit truevaluesolar.com.au and submit a video of your 1%er to win weekly reward packs or the ultimate 1%er prize, a True Value Solar system, 2 tickets to the 2012 Toyota AFL Grand Final and an unforgettable Inner Sanctum experience. Entries close September 14th. Nominate your True Value Solar 1%er today. When we have faced adversity, we have united to fight back.
69 points down they were. The biggest comeback in history.
This Sunday against the Roos is the time for all of us to step up. It's time to stand together and be counted. We need your support as we take aim at September.
I urge all Bomber fans to get to Etihad on Sunday and unite for the big game against North Melbourne. And Semi, speaking of North Melbourne, they've won 7 of the last 8 games. How big of a game is this for our footy club?
Yeah, it's massive. It's one of the biggest ones of the year for us, without a doubt. You know, we've lost the last 3 and really need to get back on that winning table and perform some good footy. You know, finals are just around the corner, and at the moment we're sitting 8th and could go either way. So we need to get a good win on the board and really, you know, send us going forward into the top 8.
Obviously, it's Wednesday. We've been able to review our game against the Crows and also plan for North Melbourne. What are some of the key focus areas this week in such a big game?
Yeah, you know, they've. I guess the biggest thing for North Melbourne this week is just how lively they are. You know, they're a quick, you know, enthusiastic and hard-working team, and we've just got to match them at that and really go out there and play with the same attitude we did last week and hopefully come away with a win.
Let's change tact a little bit. The Olympics, we've seen athletes dealing with social media issues, Twitter, Facebook. Early on in the year, you had to deal with some Twitter issues. What role do you see social media playing in the AFL?
Yeah, it's massive. You know, you've got guys tweeting and Instagram and Facebook and all these types of things going on every single day, and it's becoming a real part of life. Yeah, the stuff early in the year was disappointing, but, you know, you've got to work through all this sort of stuff and I guess just do the right thing, whatever feels morally right for each individual person, and it just didn't feel right to just let it slip by and not do something about it.
Well, I think we're all glad it's all sorted. Speaking of Twitter, the home truth question this week is from Mushal, and the question is, who do you look up to as a role model when you were growing up, or who did you look up to as a role model? Yeah,
being from Tassie, I was a big Richo fan. So, you know, he had the long locks and he was a big unit, so I watched a lot of him and you know, got to any sort of clinic I could in Tassie when he came and visited and you know, really, I guess, liked the way he went about it when I was a younger fella.
Well, congratulations, Michelle. You win the $500 Antler luggage prize pack, and a special thanks to Sonny and the team down at Antler. Semi, Simon Goodwin's been a huge asset for our footy club for 18 months now. Obviously a great midfielder in his own right. How have you found him, and has he had a lot to do with your career?
He has. We've been very lucky to have him for the last, you know, or going into his 2nd year now. The leadership and the advice that he's brought to our younger sort of midfield guys has been outstanding, and I guess it's what's really pushed us forward over the last 2 seasons and being really competitive midfield team.
Sammy, thank you very much for joining us. Always a pleasure to interview you, mate, and good luck for the rest of the season.
No worries.
Good on you, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, Joe, we're ready for rookie report.
It's obviously been a long year, but you know, they've done a really good job. We couldn't be happier with how the rookies are going so far.
Great start. We've got Corey Del Olio.
Yeah, Corey's played a fair few games this year, which has been really pleasing, and he's come over from WA, so I think the winter's been a little bit of a shock to him, but
Yeah, good on him.
he's really enjoyed it, so it's been great.
We've got Mark Bagley.
Yeah, Bagger's played his first game a few weeks ago and has played all of them ever since, so he's going really well.
Kavanagh.
Yeah, Elliot Kavanagh.
Elliot, yeah.
Played his first game the other day as well, so he's going really well. Made the debut against Hawthorn, so he's had some strong performances in the VFL. So for his rookie year, he's done a really good job.
Great, and they're making a lot of friends.
That's right.
Around
I
the
think
club,
they're happy
Joe.
as well.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, mate. You know,
Indeed.
friendship.
This has been a Fox Footy production.